Welcome. Welcome, collective. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see if I can get into my live. Yeah. Yes, we can. Happy Monday. Moody Monday. I call it Moody Monday. Um, yeah, I got wiped out yesterday. Yesterday, I felt a lot of energy on Saturday. And then on Sunday, it all dipped down. Like, I can't do anything. So, these crazy energies. We have the moon today. What did I do with it? I believe the moon is in Gemini. So we might get a lot of information. Mercury's going direct. Okay, look at this. We have the Orion activation. The construction has already begun. And oh yeah, I thought he was right over there in my place. He's down the street. Oh my God, it is so loud. And I wanted to get on here before they started, but we tend to start at the same time, so we are just gonna move on down the road. Supernova, recreation, renewal, rebirth. So this Pisces new moon has given us a real rebirth. Okay, it's just like a recalibration, and it's almost like wiping out algorithms from the past. Feast of plenty. Yeah, it's gonna bring in choices and their consequences. So if you have made the right choices, you're going to be feasting. If you are on the side of, I don't know how to say, the wrong side. No, I don't know. We need the darkness to see the light. Some of my bracelets. All right, and then we have covenant. Oh my God. Sacred contract. I'm telling you, if you saw my post, they do not want love. They do not want these unions because love would be spread so much easier, so much, people want to gravitate towards love. The normal people. Skywriting, the fates. Yeah, it's faded. It's been faded already, like for unions to come together, for unions to connect. And that's what they've been trying to block. Well, they've been doing a lot of, it's layered up. Look, that's what they've been trying to block. OMG. Okay, so let's get into it, my loves. Let's see what's going down. Okay, so this Orion activation, no joke. It's no joke. Let's see, that's cool. And then let's see these. We need to check this out. I want to see what this is about. All right. Can you see everything? I hope. And feast or plenty. Yeah, we'll just keep that here. So let's get some tarot on this. Let's get some tarot on this. All right. What are we going to do? Oh, goodness. Deciding tarot deck reviews is always... Gosh, I don't know. Kind of want to use... So we have the Aries energy of air. The moon is in air. Sorry. We have a lot of planets in Aries. What am I saying? We have so many planets. We have plenty of planets. Still. All right. So I'm being guided to use this one here. Let's see what we get. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for being here. Good morning, good day. Let's get into it. Okay, so it makes sense with the moon and Gemini that they would that this energy comes out. Covenant and sacred contracts that they want to close up. Oh, I think I have to get that fan on me because I had to close the windows. It felt cold a minute ago, and then when I close the windows, it got real stuffy. March 22nd. Oh, I just sat on something. Ouch. Sorry. Okay, March 22nd, 2026. This is a collective reading, so please just take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. I may say he or she. Three of Wands. Like somebody wants to come towards the collective, okay? It feels like somebody wants to come towards the collective, and this is somebody that you're going to have like a covenant with. Please and thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much for these messages. Oh, somebody is trying to... There's a Gemini energy. Somebody is, I guess, trying to block it or trying to facilitate it, I heard. Like, so it feels like there is a fabricated version and a real version. I'm getting that they're waking up false spirits, false souls, to come and intercede between these contracts. So you're very confused as to... So somebody's trying to cloak... It's like they're taking the covenant. So the covenant when the brothers... the firstborns, right? The firstborns of Adam and Eve. Why am I blanking out on their name? But either way, Abel, Cain and Abel, and one of them put the goat or the sheepskin or something. So somebody's trying to cloak themselves with the other one's energy to get, yeah, I heard get the bag. 6 of Swords. Yeah, they want to go towards this Queen of Wands. I think the Queen of Wands left the building. They can't find you, or they... 4 of Cups. You might be dealing with a Gemini, and you're not available. Here's the Lovers. Here's the Gemini energy again. The Lovers. Maybe somebody, okay, so maybe somebody wants to come in and be flirty and hang out, and I get flirting a lot, okay? Because Gemini rules that teenager, young, flirty trends. This could be somebody in the community around you, or where you go the most, or where you're seen. Okay, let's see what this is. Yes, 10. You're grabbing your bag, okay? Queen of Wands is on her own trip. She's going somewhere. She's involved with her family. She's yeah, death. Okay, so this Gemini energy seems to be sick. Seems to be not doing well. Unhealthy ways, or they need to let go of something. So you have a masculine here energy that is that they want to go from lily pad to lily pad. Remember that game, Frogger? Just kidding. I know ain't nobody gonna remember that. But it seems to be that they want to jump on your lily pad. Okay, somebody wants to jump on your lily pad. But you're too busy making money, working with your family, or getting the money, getting your money off the ground and stable for your family to live. 8 of Cups. So right now, as Mercury is direct in Pisces, and Pisces is very confusing. They're going through all the confusion. They're feeling bad. They want to give up. They want to give up on this, you know, true love thing. Like, why do I need true love when I have 100 hoes on the side? Kind of. But you are a wish come true. So they need to walk away from the toxicity in their life. Okay, this is basically a yeah. Because you are Queen of Swords. You're not Miss Helpful, Miss Betty Crocker. You're here to do you. Okay, maybe you cook a lot, maybe you like cooking, but yeah, the Hermit. You're hermiting your energy. Your energy is yours. You're not here to share your energy with somebody right now, because it's like somebody don't know what they want. They got one foot in, one foot out, but they're also, they could be, what about the Scorpio energy? What about the Scorpio energy? Yeah, they feel left out, okay? They're like, they want somebody to come and hold their hand and walk them to the path. Walk them to the right place in life. Walk them onto your doorstep. Not gonna happen. Everyone's got to do the work. Yeah, they need to harness the strength, okay? They need to harness the strength. If they did something wrong, or if not, I'm not saying that that's going on. I'm just saying that they don't have, like, look, somebody's very beat down. Somebody's very down on themselves. Somebody is not confident. See, the thing is, yeah, victory. But see, the victory is here. The victory is here. They're just not feeling confident. I'm getting the energy that when Mercury was retrograde, you were in this energy and you hermited yourself. And now, and you put all your ducks in a row, you set up all your dominoes to hit when Mercury goes direct. You waited it out. You were patient. But then this other person, they could have been like having a lot of sex, getting alcohol in their friend group or their work even. This could be a Leonian energy. They like a lot of attention, a lot of teeny boppers, and they like to pick from that. They like to pick people from many people liking them. Okay? You're not the energy that's going to be like, pick me, I'm here. If they see you, you go in, you do your business, and you leave. Okay? But you get a lot of attention. People see you. People notice you. Okay? This is why we have the Three of Wands. They're telling us that this is going to take its sweet darn time to progress from Mercury retrograde coming out. So it's like these masculines are coming out of some fogginess. Their head was in the clouds. Their toxicity, which has gotten them nowhere. They need to really pay attention. Like, who's taking them places? Who, like, I don't think the whatever your counterpart is, I don't think they're paying attention to energy around them. When you come through the room, you clear the space. You clear. Hi, Jennifer. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I don't think they recognize that you're like also an energy clearer. Like you are, it's like when you go through a room, it's like you have a very positive energy. Like wherever there was darkness, you come in and there's light. All right. So Knight of Cups. So you're really involved with your family at this time. Yes. So you could be a mother, you could be staying at home, you could have a at-home business, you communicate a lot, or you're a caregiver, or, yeah. You're balanced. You know when to celebrate. You know when to come in. You like to celebrate birthdays and parties. You're very loving, yes. So they see you, but their energy is too low to come and reach for you, to come and feel confident around you. They want to join your feast, but they have to make a decision. Number 20, they have to make that decision. Choose love, choose love, choose love. But they keep going for the lowest hanging fruit. It's funny, but there is no more lowest hanging fruit. Now they have to really trust themselves and be confident about, you know, why would such a diva as a Queen of Wands, take it however it resonates, King of Wands, be attracted? You know, this is an attracting energy. This is, you're the honey and then the bees come. So you're the queen bee. So this is where they're at. They're not really able. Look again. Look again. Interesting. In this Lover's card, we have a tree that does not have anything on it. And then we have the tree on the Divine Feminine side that has all the fruit. There's fruit. Yeah. It's Spirit's really trying to speed them up on this because Mercury has gone direct. So they really need to speed up. This is a polarity. This is somebody who needs like somebody to come and hold their hand and say, let me take you to the place. But you don't have that ability anymore. I mean, you have the ability, but it's not for you to do it. It's for them to go into spirit, go into self, and trust that it's going to work out. Trust that you are the one. Yes. All these, okay, so they're money. They're not seeing new opportunities here. Maybe they're not getting as admired almost, like they're not, maybe people don't want to be around them. Oh, maybe they just are so needing to heal still. This is about 3 weeks. That they don't feel like they can give. Yeah, they have regret. So they might be dealing with the regret of the past and that energy that they've been interacting with. Very low vibrational. And so they've been stunted. They haven't had any growth. They're still the same. They're the same where you left them. 1 year, 1 month, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. They're still at the same damn place where you left them. And they see that you're very loving, you're kind, you're a go-getter. And you have a cup here that is very full of compassion, forgiveness. Yeah, but they're attached. Look at them. They're attached to, they've attached themselves to toxicity, okay? This is exactly what they want. But these masculines are miserable. They're not happy. They're grumpy. They're angry. They're complaining. They're going to jail. You know, they're getting their solar plexus siphoned because they're trusting the food of other people. They're not in a good place right now. So you're gonna be witnessed. Yay! No, I'm just kidding. It just sucks that I hate to be witness to see people go down. But it's like they're at this place where they're gonna be, I don't know, they're fighting. It's a spiritual fight. Let's remember we're fighting against principalities, not flesh and blood. Spirit, just tell me, please. Tell me what the heck you want. Yeah. It's tricky. It's very, very tricky this season for them. They have to tread lightly, I heard. Tread lightly. Yeah. And you're deciding to stay single because you don't want to attach yourself to that. This person needs confidence that you have gained. You've gained your confidence back. And that could be why they attacked you, if you felt attacked by any of these ex-masculines, ex-lovers, or relatives, because relatives have close proximity to you and can see your progress, and they don't like it either. So you take it where it fits, either or. But you don't. They wanted to. They did do some work to take your confidence, to take things from you, and now you're back on track. You're back onto your singleness, your sovereignty, your peace with God. You know, you're not here bitching and complaining, screaming and hollering how bad life is. It's futile. Like, you know, what good? Nobody wants to be around that energy, and everybody's living it, so nobody needs to really actually verbalize these things. If you see stupid, just run away from it. So these people, they're not stupid. That's the problem. They're not stupid. They're tricked. They're being fooled by the 3D. Okay, they believe everything that this world tells them, and then they get burned, burned, burned. Ooh, something about fires going on. Well, we have a lot of planets in Aries. So it's almost like the spirits are trying to burn them out, have them be exhausted, be so tired that they'll take breadcrumbs, and the pick-me's energies, you know, they'll be like always, every time they want to rest, you know, they'll get a text. I heard a tweet. They'll get a text or a tweet from a pick-me. So like they can't really truly rest, because like their energy's getting, it's like hyenas. It's like they are out with the hyenas and don't freaking even know it. But you're at peace. You're away from the toxicity. You're okay being alone. Ah, this person's not okay being alone. Oh my God. They need people. They need, so they're narcissistic. Look at this, the Wheel of Fortune. They're getting stomped. They're getting stomped by the momentum and by things. They're having nightmares. Spirit is trying to reach them. Spirit is trying to get to the core of them, in the unconscious. If you suffer from headaches, that is a sign, okay, that you're dehydrated, number one. But in the spiritual realm, regarding matters of the spirit here, that somebody is trying to mess with your head, like that. Gaslight you. That's what it is. That when you see something and you know what it is, oh, whoa, 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 okay. Okay, this is what I needed to tell you. Okay, so this, okay, you know that saying, when, what's her name? Angel, I can't remember her name, but when you see someone and they show you who they are, believe it. Okay, in this world that we live in, when the enemy is not really allowed to just attack you, okay, they're not allowed to just attack you, or they're not allowed to do diabolical things until they tell you. So they play it in a movie, and we think, oh, isn't that funny? Ha ha, kiki. And this has a lot to do with the entertainment industry. So they have to put it out. They, you know, basically very obviously, but then we laugh at it as humor. So that's how they get their way, because they're like, well, we told them we were doing it. They just didn't take it seriously. You know, it's almost like the boy who cries wolf. It's like, well, you know, he was saying there was a wolf in town. It ate the children, but we didn't listen. You know, like, so the media has a lot to do with how they do things. Okay, so if it's on the media and stuff, as a movie, as a comedy, as a drama, you know, I just heard 50 Shades, that 50 Shades movie. That was not a joke. Those are so this is, you guys have to pay attention to the fact that, you know, what they're telling us what they're doing, but we're not really taking it seriously, because we think, oh, it's just fiction, it doesn't even. So this is gonna ramp up as well. Okay, so this person is very logical, And they're very 3D based. Okay? You could be dealing with a police officer. Yes. Oh, I heard yes, sir. May I have another? They're very... So when they're in the military or they get conditioned. Their mind has already been infiltrated to be programmed for the way that they want them to move. I'm hearing there's very few men who are independent and go against what they're being told. Okay, so there are men here that still have free will and then don't follow the leader. And they have to go underground. Like, they are not supposed to be going, hey, look at me. But a lot of them are, so it's like almost like some of these men are going to go underground or something. Maybe it's the part of the healing. Men or women, just take it as it resonates. I'm a woman. I'm going to be talking from a woman's stance as well. So if that bothers you, maybe some of you guys need to go to the macho channels, to the masculine women channels, the karmic channels, okay? That might be more feasible for you guys, because I am going to say things from a woman's point of view, by the way. Yeah, they want to keep... Oh my God, what is this? Okay. Ooh, we got the Tower. The Tower. So they want to keep you stuck from working with other people. Okay, so they want to isolate. So it looks like they want to isolate the feminine. Okay, keep her all like, nobody's paying attention to you. Nobody's seeing you. Your viewership isn't going up. Who cares about what you have to say? It's fluff. Try to keep, like, or you might keep yourself here. Some of you feminines might keep yourself from doing stuff out of fear or whatever. But there's a Tower here. Yeah, you're still shining, baby. You're still shining. And you're getting a new beginning. So they don't want that. And you'll be working with other people after a period of keeping you stuck. And there's a masculine here that doesn't know how to come up to you. Like, they have a little baby offer. Or no, Spirit here. This is Page of Cups. Spirit, it might be guiding my divine feminines or masculines to move and closing up a cycle. Okay, so this is good energy. These cycles are getting closed. We're having forward movement. Hi, Javin Myers. Thank you for being here, Ruby Jewel. Good morning. Sun's coming up. Yes. See, you're living in your truth here, and you're doing it by being single. Because if you were with somebody else, you would have to, like, lie to yourself. Well, he's with me and we love each other, but he's not awoke. He's not awakened. But I can deal with it. I'll just pacify him. I'll just talk to him. I'll just be... No. These guys need, like, slam freaking dunks, water ducked over their bodies. They need baptisms. They need something serious to come and wake them up, because they're still in La La Land. But they are slowly seeing how... If they can see you from afar and be like, well, look at her. She's all alone and doing it. And nobody's helped her. She ain't got no man pumping up iron muscle man there to help her. And yet these men are like, let me go under your skirt, or yours, or yours. And they ain't finding love. Ace of Cups. You're living your highest truth here, Divine Feminine. You're woke. Once they tap in, once you got tapped in, you started really, like, just rising, like bread rising. But that's what they wanted to stop. Ooh, you're not heartbroken. A lot of your heartbrokenness is already... Yeah, you're the High Priestess, okay? You are very in tune, very on guard, and you see things a mile away. You might change frequencies as you walk into rooms, okay? And you're very quiet. You don't say too much. You keep to yourself. Now we have a reversed Emperor, okay? He's a dictator. He wants things his way. Bend down and take it. Give me another. Yes, sir. This is a corrupt military man, a corrupt officer, and he has a lot of pull. Knight of Pentacles, things aren't going as fast as he would like. He or she, but I'm picking up he. Yeah. They're being told to sit down right now. They're trying to figure out what their next steps are going to be and stuff. They might be having some childhood memories that are upsetting them. Maybe family issues or something. I don't know why I'm picking that up, but I am. Yeah, they're very defensive. They're grumpy. They're grumpy bears. They don't feel good. They didn't eat well. They didn't sleep well. And they got to be at work in 10 minutes. With the Nine of Wands, they are beat up. They are beat up. And they are getting towers. Because they're not fed right. They're not fed spiritually right. Physically right. They're not right. Meanwhile, you're shining like the star. Oh, they see you shining like the star. But they can't come towards you. They're not in a yeah, you're getting a new start. You're getting a new start. They wanted to take your new start, but you got yourself back up. You became the Queen of Wands. You became independent. You stopped worrying about this person's affairs, whatever, and you're living your highest truth. They try to take from you, like they try to take this attention that you get. They didn't want you to have the attention or have self-sufficiency. Thank you for my emojis, my love. You're so sweet. So they wanted to keep you in heartbreak so you couldn't manifest. But see, the thing is, it didn't work. You're still very loving, kind, caring, compassionate. It didn't work. It didn't work. And you poured all of that into you, your family, your bloodline, your children, your kids, your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, whoever it is. And some of these siblings it could be siblings too that are angry with you. You could have become the Queen of Swords, especially if you are a Virgo. Like you could have been like all of these things, but now you don't share your wealth. You don't share yourself like that. You're quiet, okay? You're quiet as a mouse, doing your own thing. That's how you're gaining your feast of plenty. Okay, these people need to have accolades. They need to have pats on the back. This is what the obstacle is between the connection right now. Okay, there's an energy here that wants praise. Okay, they didn't get, it's a father wound. Okay, their father was a piece of crap. I get alcoholics. I get users. I get having more than one family outside of the unit family that they were brought up in. I get selfishness. I don't want to go into it. Let's get some more messages. I don't want to feel like I'm man bashing. It's just that this is a wounded energy. It's not about man bashing. It's about describing the wound that they have that they don't want to recognize. Okay, and yet they put their fathers on a pedestal, and yet they're like, oh yeah, Dad's cool. He's fine. He's fallen, breaking body parts, but he's gonna be fine. Yeah. Okay. Wake up. All right. Let's do this. Spirit, thank you for these messages on this Monday. So, like, love is very much like a part of this journey, okay? They wanna squeeze the love out of people. They want to make them animals, revengeful, numb. Oh, you don't have to feel that pain anymore, bunny, honey bunny. Have a pill. Have a little drink. Oh, did somebody hurt you? Everybody's been hurt and wounded. We all have to fix that. We all have to fix it within ourselves. Fire Guardian, ignite your passion. See, these masculines have been playing very small. They haven't been doing the passion. They haven't been going for their passions. They're just like, well, I need to make money. I need to do da. They're too caught up in the 3D and not their own. Look at them. They're very powerful when they want to be, but they're not tapping into that. Yeah, the Trinity. The Trinity is what I used to have. It's been coming up a lot. Spirit, soul, and mind. You know, you have to set your mind so you can set your spirit and so you can walk in that physical realm. Yeah, you're shielded. You're like, you ain't coming over here with that energy. No, thank you. Go take that over there. Go take it to your toxic family or persons, places. So you're very focused. OMG, you're very focused. You're like, I'm going in and I'm getting mine. Whew. And guardian angel, you're guarded. You're guarded, okay? This masculine is like, come to me. They want people to just come to them. They don't want to fight for it. They want easy pleasy. Oh, you're just too much. You're just drama queen. You're just too emotional. Just let it go already. Because they don't want to, they're scared to tap into their own emotions. They need people who keep them numb, okay? Who keep them like, oh, you're the dragon. You need to be caged up. They're just too wounded, too unhealed. Oh. Okay. Let's get some more information about the fire guardian spirit. Forgiveness. They haven't forgiven. We're in Pisces energies. We have a lot. We still have some Pisces, Neptune. Well, we still have. I wrote it down. Hold on. Where the hell is my notes? We are in Aries energy, but Neptune is in Aries. Mercury is okay. So we got our communication skills. Our communication has to do with Pisces energy. It's still in Pisces at a very low degree. 8 degrees, almost 9 degrees. And the North Node is retrograde in Pisces. So they feel very justified being hardballing and doing whatever, you know, military kind of energy, very observant and not integrating. Like, so this says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So I don't know where that resentment's coming from, like what part of the family, the feminine or the masculine, but they need to let that shit go. Meanwhile, you're an empath and you have a lot of forgiveness because you know that you're not going to be contained and drained by not being able to forgive people, because that's a bag of bricks that you carry everywhere you go. And you have to lay that bag of bricks down at the feet of Jesus. You have to, or the feet of the tree is what I see. Lay it down. You don't need to carry this horrible, heavy, burdensome energy. You know, this could be like parents putting putting their kid against one other kid. Well, your father did this to me. Oh, your mother, she stole that. She was with so and so. Your mother, you know, there's like a, I don't know why I'm picking that up, but it just seems very valid right now. And meanwhile, Divine Feminine is like, I am open to seeing both sides of the situation. So they don't want to be with this particular Divine Feminine because she will evoke forgiveness. She will heal things. Then they can move on. But he can't do anything until he learns to forgive. So he's going to pick the toxic people who are just as angry as they are, just as unforgiving, and they want to numb themselves. I don't want to feel. So let's go. Oh, that person's happy. Let's go kill their happiness. Killjoys. These are killjoys. Yeah, I'm not into that. I'm not into that. Let's get some more energy here. Let's see if you can give me a little bit more, Spirit. Then we'll wrap it up. just got our light. We just got our light pack. This has been coming out a lot. Uriel. Uriel always comes out. Uriel's a lot on the channel here. If they choose to get their stuff together, they can make it through the eye of a needle. Even though it seems impossible, they will be able to get out of whatever torment, whatever, what's it called? I just saw a jacket, those jackets that they used to put on us in the insane asylums, the white jackets. They can get out of it. It feels like they want to keep them like in this forever clown energy. So it's like they want to keep them like on a cycle of going crazy or something. Yeah. Door to romance. We got that with our Scorpio readings. It might be particular to Scorpio. We didn't get this particular. We got something. We got another angel. Maybe I should pick from that angel deck. Third, somebody might call you. I just heard a phone out there. Somebody's got it on speaker. Third chakra, Archangel Shamiel. So you got a lot of protection here with the angels coming in. Not allowing. These masculines need a lot of protection right now. This is 33. Oh, everything's going in this 33 degree. 33. Wow. Envy. Yeah, they envy they envy how you can rise above it and how you're able to forgive and move on. They envy it. Envy's been coming in a lot. You got some envious people here. Yeah, and they're hostile. They're angry and envious of the divine feminine. What the hell? Yeah, door to value. Because you value yourself. You're not on the sales rack. You're not cheap. You're not cheap. Deceit. Oh my God. And they know they deceived you by misrepresenting themselves. There's masculines that cannot take off the mask and be authentic selves to divine feminines. They have too much anger in them, and they envy that you're able to live like a light heart. You're lighthearted. You don't have all this heaviness. Spirit guides are trying, angels are trying to help this masculine, but they don't want to listen to them. They don't, and also their chakra is like, their sacral chakra here is infested. Healer of the ages. They need to give it up. They need to give it up. They don't believe in God, the temple path. Yeah, you are guarding your temple. And Spirit's helping you guard your temple at this time. Blossoming abundance. That's what's going to cause the doors to open for you, because you don't hold any resentment, any anger, and you don't need to numb out every 2 seconds. And I'm not saying everybody does this. I'm just, oh yeah, financial constraints. Who does this go to? Goes here. So you can lead and have a financial abundance together. Yeah, it feels like it's limited for both of you, even if it seems okay, community. Yeah, this person loves to be with the community, and they probably like to go from pretty little thing to other pretty little things in their community. And that's a nice distraction from having to do the work. Yeah. They love bomb. They like to love bomb, and they have up to 3 women that they're love bombing with right now. Okay, that's the deceit that's going on. They don't have forgiveness in their hearts. They love to love bomb. Do we need another one or not, Spirit? Are we gonna cut it short? Yeah. Goddess of the moon. Okay, so this is like a mother wound. This could be like a mother wound that Divine Feminine has sorted out here. You might be a mother. Yeah, and you're not being very emotional. So you're not, so your key to not getting caught up is not to be too emotional, to really think, to start planning for yourself, for your family lineage. You have a lot of envy and a lot of hostile energy around you, okay? You might be seeing cops everywhere you go, like, but that's a sign that you're protected and that you're not involved with it. Like, you're just letting stuff happen. Like, there might be a lot of activity around you in your town, in your community. Either way, let's see if we can get some, lastly, some Archangel Michael energy. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for these messages. Thank you, Archangel Uriel. Thank you, Archangel Shamiel, the third chakra. What did I say? The solar plexus. The masculines are getting siphoned from their solar plexus, okay? Because of the sex. I heard the sex rituals. What? They're trying to keep the masculine asleep. Okay. Here's Five of Pentacles. Fear surrounding money. The wisdom to accept help from others. They don't want to ask for help. They don't want to seem weak. Uncertain self-employment. Oh my God. Page of Air. Logical, honest. Look, this is Divine Feminine. Logical, honest, impulsive, and curious. Challenging information, delays or changes to plans. Truth delivered without tact. Maybe they don't like that you live your truth and that it irritates them that you can speak the truth. Because this is purple. This is like the crown chakra. Some of you are very honest, man. Very honest in what you do and how you live your life. 9 of Cups. Look at this. Your wish comes true. Concerns fade away. A love of life. I was going to say a love life, but it says a love of life. So you're not stopping your happiness because a masculine hasn't fully made it out of this tunnel of confusion. You're allowing things to play out. In the meantime, you're working on what makes you happy. This is so, so, so important. Divine Feminine, you need to be selfish with your energy, okay? Number 1. Number 2, you need to start going for what you want, okay? And whether it's like somebody's waiting for the masculine to finish up. You're never going to stop waiting. Meanwhile, you're going to get gray hairs and wrinkles if you think that it's going to happen in the time that you want it to happen. You're going to hit menopause, gray hairs and wrinkles, and then you're going to be down, you're going to be down for the count. While this person can just lift it up. The masculine has a lot more resources, a lot more ability to move faster. It's a patriarchal world, for God's sakes, right? But you have to think of what makes you happy, because I don't even think it's the same thing. So Divine Feminine, really, you need to protect yourself. You need to protect what you want, okay? That's crazy energy. Okay, I think I'm done. I'm done. Thank you so much for watching. Much love and light. Please don't forget to like. I come on live, and I don't know when I have the time. So I'd love to have you subscribe. Every time I hit 100, I'm going to give some free readings. And if you happen to be on my live, you're going to be the ones getting those free readings, baby. All right, take care. Much love and light. Have a good one.